Nacon?
Yeah, Nacon, yeah.
Hey man, somebody did an awesome review on this. Like, I was thinking about getting the Razor or this.
It's $100 off right now. It's $150 for the conventions.
$150?
$150.
Do you guys have an Xbox version?
We have a code to get the Xbox version if you want one for Amazon. But here at the show, we only have the PlayStation PC.
Would it be the same price?
Same price.
I'll take it.
Okay, I have him send it to you. Yeah. Well,
Guy's name, but he did a phenomenal review on this unit. He compared the differences.
We've been hearing that a lot. Yeah, and Amazon too. Amazon 4.6
Yeah, I think the guy has like 5, maybe 6,000 views. I can't remember his name. I would know his channel if I saw it. But he compared both the reviews, both units. And I think for me, it was the weight. Like it was, I move around a lot. I'm really, into my stuff. I have to have weight. And I didn't realize how important that was, having a lot of weight. So I will take the Xbox version if you do have it.
I can have him send it to you. And then there's advanced, there's 4 different.
And it's a special code, it's the same price?
I believe it's already preset. I'll double check with him. The software on the PC. Yeah, black, white, which color? Download the free app.
And do you have something you can hook it up to where I can test it, or?
We don't have anything set up to test it. We did build this. It was supposed to imitate this. So if you want to check that out, it's kind of the same kind of layout as this one is.
Perfect.
That one before.
And will I get something like this, or is that something separate you have to purchase?
This is for the convention. I can double check with him maybe if he wants to give these out.
Perfect. All right, let me know.
Yeah. You said black, right? Yeah.
Before, so here at the Nacon booth, this is a brand new Daija Arcade Stick. There was a YouTuber, forget his name, that did a phenomenal review on this. He compared this one with the Razor version, and I decided to get this one. Now, currently at the event right now, they have these on sale for about $150. But the thing that really caught my attention was the weight. Now, I know you can't really see weight on a video, but the way that he picked it up, I could tell that this has some substantial weight to it. Now, when I play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or a lot of fighting games, I'm a real active player. So if you guys saw BCon, I know we were playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the arcade one-up cabinet. That thing was shaking all over the place, and I almost pulled the unit over. With this, just look. Like, this is my real arcade motion. This thing is not moving. Like, I'm literally trying to shove this thing. Look. I'm literally pushing. It's not going anywhere. This is a fantastic controller. This is not going anywhere. I know this is kind of on this right now, but just take a look. 6256. Sorry, but this is what you want, because it's very frustrating to have an expensive controller, arcade stick, and you're hitting. I've had that happen way too many times. You don't want to be in the middle of a game doing anything like this or like that. Very frustrating. You need your stuff to sit in one spot where you can just do your moves, not have to worry about what's down here, what button this is. I can tell this is an awesome controller. I can tell. Buttons are over here on the side. I know some people said that it wasn't really a good thing, whatever the case might be. That was the only thing about it, but I could care less. When I'm in my game, I'm playing my game. Who cares about all the rest of this over here? Get that out of the way. You don't have to worry about defaulting on a match. This is a phenomenal controller. We're bringing this home. Thank you. What does the Xbox One look like?
I think it's the same. I think it's just orange or green.
Okay. And how long would that code be good for? Is it something I have to use today, or?
I'll find out from him, but I think it's good for. I think it's you just say you're good. Have fun.
And is this wireless or is it wired?
Wireless and wired. PC, PlayStation. Well, that one's PC. We're good. We'll get to the Xbox One. He wanted the Xbox code for the Amazon, and then he wanted to know if he could have one of these too for the Xbox when he buys on Amazon.
Trigger for sure.
We don't have more than what we have at the show for purchases, but we can email you the PDFs and you can get it printed out.
And what kind of encoder does this use?
So it's an official PlayStation product, so it's just
Is this the encoder here?
I actually don't know. Do you know if this is the encoder in here?
I'm not familiar with an encoder.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the encoder.
Familiar with that term. It's SANWA switches, but
I guess the device that registers it with the console.
yeah.
So
I mean, we're licensed with PlayStation,
Okay.
so outside of that, I don't really have any information on it.
All right.
do you know about the encoders?
Yes. So there's a special PlayStation 5 encoder loaded in here, part of the licensing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's in here.
Yeah, it's in here. The
Okay.
magic is in here, and I can actually show it to you under that.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
hold on, let me see it. Hey guys. Under the hood.
Yeah, you guys want to see this?
So the encoder and all that.
So that's it right there?
Dissected. Yeah, that's the encoder right there.
Okay.
So we got hooked it up to a PlayStation 5 right now.
That's why it's so tactile.
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't know, the importance of that encoder that they use is you can take it, put it in another fight stick, and it'll be
Yes.
official. Like you know how like Brooks had that problem and all that one. That's what you want. That makes it authentic and official.
Yeah, you don't have to buy the decoder and all that. That's why it's great with our stick, and to be able to latch it and open it up is what makes it really awesome.
Yeah.
So simple,
Right.
So, yeah, you guys can go back. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's obviously well hidden, it's kept away, but funny enough, that's what he used to design our custom one.
Cool. Thanks, appreciate
Yeah, no
it.
worries, man.
All right, so I had a very specific reason as to why I wanted them to open it up or maybe go in a little bit more detail about the actual encoder. So just as a point of reference, you guys know a lot of these additional controllers, even though this one is official, the only thing that makes these controllers or these arcade fight sticks official is the encoder inside. So for example, you can take the encoder from the Nacon or some of the other legitimate official fight sticks and put it into another generic fight stick, and then because of that it would be made official. Remember, you guys got to be really careful about this because you could buy one of these on eBay or some of these other places that have been maybe used or whatever the case might be. Somebody could pull out the encoder, replace it with something else, and then that would remove the status of it being official. So for example, this particular controller is an official PS5 controller. This will work with your Chronos Zen, your P5 Mate, and several other various gaming adapter controllers. And so every time I watch a review, nobody really talks about the encoder. They only simply talk about the fight stick itself. You don't find, I've even asked some buddies of mine who even bought the Razer Ori controller, and they never open it up to show the controller board. So if you buy one of these devices and let's say you want to use the encoder, pull it out, put it into another device, you could do so, and then that would make it official. That is the only part of this device that really makes it official. But other than that, I didn't get this device at the time. I know I should have probably got it, sat on the fence about it, but as you guys know, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is coming to Xbox with the Marvel fighting game collection next year. I should have pulled the trigger. I didn't want to at the time, but now I got to fork out $250 when I could have gotten the Xbox version for a little bit less. Now, they didn't have the version or the Xbox version at the event when I was here, so that was one of the reasons why I didn't pull the trigger. It was a little bit more. Not to say their price wasn't really an issue. I just really wanted to buy something and walk away from the event. But if you were at EVO, they did have these on sale for about $150. But now you can only get them on Amazon for about $249. So for those of you who were wondering, like, why was I kind of stressed? Not really stressing out, but really stressing or asking the question about the encoder, regardless of what the controller can do. It really boils down to the encoder and what it can run and what you guys can hook up with. with. As you guys are familiar with, Brooks have had some issues with their gaming adapters, and a lot of these companies are not fully disclosing whether they are fully supported, whether they are an official device, because you don't want to take the chance on buying a device like this and it's not officially registered. And I'm surprised companies like Brooks really don't stress home that point, because you could buy something and then tomorrow it could be a brick, because a lot of these companies really never started cracking down on official use. However, that is a case right now in the home arcade fighting game community. You don't want to make sure that you buy something that is official and legitimate. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I do have one of these on order. I had to fork out $250 to get the Xbox version, because that's pretty much what I play on, and you can also use that on PC. But I'm gonna love this device. I can't wait to actually show it off when I get it here in the household. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video review, and I will catch you later. Consider liking and subscribing. Bye bye. Peace out.